What's up, carnales? Last week we talked about text. So this week we're going to learn how to make a text effect. I found this little clip that was super dope. It's not mine, I didn't produce it. I didn't have anything to do with the recording of it. Nothing of that sort. I have no input in the production. But I thought it was really dope. So check it out. So we're gonna learn how to do the text at the end of the video, the appearing text. Well, it looks like it's appearing, but it's not really appearing. It's like an illusion. But yeah, without further ado, roll intro. Alright guys, so we opened up a new project and I added my file. I recorded in 60 FPS in slow-mo. And essentially what I'm going to do is I'm going to add that to my timeline. Existing settings, yes. And we don't need all of this. So this is going to be my file here. It's just going to be me walking along the frame in slow-mo. Like so, and then the text is gonna appear here. So how do we do that? Right, there's my mug. Oh, looks so nice. All right, so how do we do that? So what we do is first, let's do the basics first. Okay, we don't need all this clip. Let's just start where I start walking, which is good right there. And then essentially what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have a mask. So what do I need to do? I need to duplicate the clip first, because one of the clips is going to be masked onto the other where the text is, and then I'm gonna, let's see here, let's paste it. Okay, let's paste the clip. There we go. So now we have two clips of the same. They're the same thing. Here we go. Now what we're gonna do is we are gonna first crop it, but first we need an adjustment layer so that we can put that crop into the adjustment layer. Make it look cinematic. So there's the crop, and then we go into effects, that's what I meant to say. And we go into crop. Let's look for crop. I don't know how to spell. Okay, so we crop it, and then let's do the top 12.2, and the bottom 12.2. And those bars are just going to be there transparent, but when you export it, it's going to export it into black bars. So it's going to look cinematic. Cool, so we have that, right? Next thing we need to do is make the title. So what do? We go into legacy title. Let's put custom title. Cool. And let's make a cool, decent looking title around the center here. So let's do just my name. So, but first let me pick out a text that I like. Let's see. Make sure that it looks nice, guys. I mean, you don't want to just use like whatever kind of text. Make sure it looks solid, dope, whatever you want to call it. So I like that text. Just gonna put my name. Cool. Maybe make it a bit bigger. Let's do 150. It's okay. Alright, so you know what? I want to make it a little bit bigger. So let's do 175. Cool. That looks better. Okay. So I want to make it look cool, so I'm gonna add a shadow, just to add some more coolness to the text effect. So I want to make the shadow green so that it'll pop. Cool. Maybe make the size a little bit bigger. Let's do 20. Yeah, that looks dope. Cool. So it's kind of subtle, and then what I want to do is I want to move it a little bit, just angle it just a bit, and also I want it left justified, I want it center justified. Cool. Sweet. And I want it like right there in the middle. That works for me. Okay, so what do? Since we're gonna have a mask, we want it to nest, right? So we're gonna nest the text with the first clip, because that clip is gonna be the one that we mask into, right? So let's nest it. Let's make it, it's gonna be like the appearing text or whatever, let's call it that. Appearing text. Cool. Put that one at the bottom. So now, all we have to do, and we could like figure out where we wanna make the mask. So since the text is gonna appear like right there, we're gonna make the mask on my body itself, right? So the text is gonna be like appearing right there. So I could just leave it there, and then toggle the eye back in so I can see what I'm looking at, and then that's where I can begin my mask. So all I have to do now is mask, and just make a mask. So just go into your, the clip. Sorry, that has to be on the first clip. So you make a mask, and you go into the opacity, and then you go into the free drop Bezier to make a mask. And all you have to do is make a mask. So I'm gonna zoom out a little bit. Zoom out just a tiny bit, and then make a mask so that it uncovers everything. So here we go. And it doesn't necessarily have to be perfect, guys, but it's just making it as perfect as you can make it. Make sure that you invert it so that you can only mask the top clip out. So okay, so we did that, and now all we really have to do is, well, we can mess with the feather here. Let's make this 15. I don't know, let's make this like 10 or something. Yeah, that works for me. So it's masking it a little bit now, so we just kind of have to play with it. Cool. Seems like it works. So now what we're gonna do is keyframe. So let's keyframe, and then we just go forward frames. So just mess with it, and then just bring it back in, tighten it up so you can get the mask here in a bit. You can get the text, I mean, here in a bit. So keep going. And you don't necessarily have to do this like keyframe by keyframe, but maybe you can, since my my body's pretty consistent in the movement, then I can definitely have more room to work with in terms of the movement. So, I can make the keyframes a little bit longer in length, is what I'm trying to say. They don't have to be extremely perfect. So I can go ahead and just move like 5 keyframes and just mess with it. Right? So, all right, guys. So I'm gonna forward a little bit, just to not make this video super long. But you guys get the gist of it. It's just aligning your points to your whatever object that you're trying to attach it to, or your body, and making it as perfect as you can make it. So I'm gonna work on mine a little bit more, and I'm gonna show you the final result, and I'm gonna add a little bit of music too. Again with the subtleties are what makes things pop, and I really like that effect. It just makes everything so much better. It just makes it look buttery, crisp. If that effect was a girl, I would take her out to eat tacos and just look at her. So I don't know who produced that. Although I think the coffee's really good at Little Bear Coffee, and I want to try it out. So Little Bear, if y'all ever need someone to do your videos, or I know you have somebody right now, obviously, but if you need somebody else to do it or whatever, then hit me up. We could work something out. Free coffee. I'm just saying. But yeah, guys. Anyway, that's it for today. I'm out. Peace.